was in the news. I saw it in the news. What are the odds that you saw it too? What are the odds? What are the odds? Hey, Tony P, what are the odds?
Hello, happy 2022. I think this comes out Thursday. We're already a week in. The new year. This is like old news at that point, man. We are doing this thing as always, just like 2021. That awesome theme song brought to you by Greg Klima. You can find his music at klima.com, K-L-Y-M-A. You can find my stuff at tonyphenderson.com. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Some people are like, why are you always talking about Greg? Well, here's me. You can find me at Tony P. Henderson. You can find him at Klima. You can find us everywhere. There we are. Folks, I hope you're doing all right. I hope the year is treating you well so far. I pulled out this shirt that if you are just listening to the audio, you fortunately cannot see. It was a fresh shirt, just out of the wash. Literally pulled it out of the wash basket after washing it and drying it, and it had like 5 stains on it. I don't know how that happens. I don't know what I was doing beforehand. I don't remember changing the oil of my car. That's not something I do. I take it to the shop for that. However, by the look of this shirt, you would have thought I was changing oil, maybe frying up some fish, maybe in a barbecue eating contest. I don't know what happened. I really don't. Usually, you put on the new shirt, you're like, all right, I can leave the house. I'm good, right? No, wrong. There is video. This podcast now has video, which can be found on YouTube and Spotify. But I'm looking at the video preview. I don't think you can see. Just trust me on the shirt. I got a shirt on over it. That's not unintentional. So just trust me there, man. This is good to know 2022, no different. Still rocking these shirts with stains. I got new shirts for Christmas. I have plenty of shirts. I don't want to. I'm fortunate. I'm very fortunate. I'm not struggling in that regard. I have plenty of nice shirts. I got some new shirts for Christmas. I can afford to get new shirts again. I feel like I'm in a lucky place. However, I don't know how this super stained one came to be. Let's just not worry about it. Let's quit talking about it. How about that? Don't worry about my shirt. Why are you guys so worried about me? You worry about yourself. I'm getting offensive. I'm sorry. There's no reason for that. You guys are just here to listen to some weird and wacky news. I knew I had the shirt on before I started this. I kept the shirt on, and I don't know why, with that knowledge, I then decided to get so defensive. So I apologize for that. Speaking of apologies, a senior barrister. All right, I had to start there. If you did see the video, you may have noticed in the opening song, I was Googling because, the show started, and I was like, I have no idea what a barrister is. I thought it was barista, someone that makes some coffee or something. Wrong. A barrister is apparently like a lawyer or a high legal aid. And this particular barrister worked for the Crown Prosecution Service. I don't know what that is. It looks like, based on some other things here in the article, it might be out of India, East Asia. I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway, there was a barrister working for the CPS, that's the Crown Prosecution Service. He sued. My man sued the CPS after a colleague asked him to stop breaking wind in the room that they worked at. In the room in that, sure. Yeah, English, forget about it. What happened was, let's try this again. Someone asked this dude to quit farting at work. The dude said that's kind of messed up, and apparently was asked to leave the room. He sued. He thought he was being discriminated against, and he lost this discrimination case. Tariq Mohammed sued for harassment and told an employment tribunal that his repetitive flatulence was caused by medication he was on. He had a heart condition. He was taking some medications. It made him a little gassy. Damn, get off the man's back. He said that the comment from his colleague was embarrassing and it violated his dignity. But the panel said, hey, that's okay. It was a reasonable thing to ask him to stop. I could see. So I don't think he got kicked out. I don't think he lost his job or anything. The fact that the guy brought it up, he felt, a little undignified, which I get. Keep in mind, different cultures handle dignity in different ways. In the U.S., I feel like everybody's just farting. I don't know. I could be wrong. The prosecutor, who actually suffered a heart attack in 2014, also alleged he was discriminated against because of his disabilities and made a number of further allegations against his coworkers and bosses. So this wasn't just about a toot. There's more to this. He said they also threw away his water bottles. That's messed up. Asked him to work 1 day a week, an hour away, because apparently he was farting in the office, and they didn't pay for his certificate, his barister's practicing certificate while he was on sick leave. Apparently they do that for other people. The claims of disability-related discrimination were also thrown out by the panel. Dang, the CPS did accept that it treated Muhammad unfairly by not allowing him to work from home 2 days a week and leave his job at 4 a.m. to help manage his condition. So apparently that was something they did for other people. They didn't help him out. His heart condition meant he had to take daily medication, the side effects of which meant he had to remain at home for several hours after taking it. Because he wasn't able to stay at home, they put him in the office. He was farting a lot. You know what, man? All right, let me get through this first. Mr. McGorry was aware that the claimant had a heart attack, but was not aware of what medication the claimant was on or that flatulence was a side effect. There were repeated incidents of flatulence in the quiet room. There's a quiet room? He was farting in the quiet room. On one occasion, Mr. McGorry asked Mr. Muhammad, "Do you have to do that, Tariq?" That's where we got to put a pin in, because I got to get through this real quick. I just have so many questions. Muhammad said it was due to his medication, and when he asked if he could step outside to do it, he was told he could not. Well, what do you want him to do? This is coming out one way or the other, man. Either you can allow me a moment to excuse myself, or we're in this together. In February, he was moved to another team, which means he didn't have to go into court and go into the quiet room as much. But he launched a grievance because he said he was certain allowances weren't made for him, and he was only moved because of his medicine. When it comes to the flatulence, the tribunal comment. It's just the greatest thing to me that there is a Crown, what are these people called? The Crown CPS, Crown Prosecution Service, which sounds like some British stuff. They got the powdered wigs and stuff on. They're in there, they're taking this stuff serious, and they got to talk about, they have to comment on the flatulence. So in their comment, Mr. McGorry's questions to Mr. Muhammad were not asked with the purpose of violating his dignity or creating such an environment. It was not an unreasonable question to ask when there had been repeated incidents of flatulence in a small office. I do think it was unreasonable. I do think it was unreasonable. Here's why. You can tell, I don't know, maybe you can't tell. I feel like I can tell by looking at someone if they're just like farting on purpose. I've known people like that. They give you that little look. Maybe they may, hey, pull my finger. Oh, here we go. You can tell. You can tell they're doing it on purpose. If I'm working with an adult and we're two attorneys and I feel like this dude is professional, this person, whoever it may be, if I feel like they're professional, other than the fact that they seem to be farting it up a lot, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to assume they're not doing that on purpose. They don't want to be, I'm pretty sure, I don't know this guy, Tariq Muhammad. Again, benefit of the doubt. I'm pretty sure Tariq Muhammad doesn't want to be the farty guy. Nobody wants to be the farty person, So I would give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, hey, man, this guy's not doing this on purpose. I would maybe ask, maybe in private, maybe if there was, something going on, a medical condition, or maybe not. Maybe I would just deal with it. So yeah, I don't know. I just couldn't put the man on the spot. I don't know a lot about heart medication, but apparently the medicine he was on was beans. seeing as they are good for your heart. However, we all know the more you eat.